synthetic CBD.
Well, I mean, isn't it that all of those things that are associated with and missing in the Marinol are just other components of the plant?
No.
Okay.
It's just a compound like THC.
Fine. I'm not going to argue this. I'm not going to argue it. But still, putting that aside for a second, can anyone give me an answer? I need to know. Is there a synthetic CBD, yes or no? Jim?
I've never heard of synthetic CBD.
All right, that's all I need to know.
I don't think so.
Anybody? Schuyler? Schuyler's making some in the
Schuyler,
lab.
we need to...
He's nodding. Schuyler's nodding. He knows he has information.
Well, what I'm saying...
Seems
the point I'm trying to make is that, listen, whether it's true or not, and I'm not saying it is, and you are making a distinction that is not something the other doctors have drawn a distinction, something certainly the pharmaceutical companies didn't draw a distinction from. They were saying, this is just like marijuana. We're going to call it Marinol. It's going to be Schedule 3. We call it synthetic THC. They don't have to smoke it. You can give it to people. You can prescribe it. They can go get it. Didn't come from a plant. We made it in America without a plant.
Yeah.
It's illegal. All right?
America.
So what I'm saying is the same cannot be so. And they did that because they recognize that THC has some kind of medicinal, theoretically has some medicinal value. Which strikes their argument that it's Schedule 1. And they would say, only because we made it synthetically and created it, and this is the form that it's not as dangerous and addictive,
right, it's
whatever.
much safer that way.
But with that being said, to me, that's a significant concept because it's the government's admission. They funded this. They took money from some company, millions and billions of dollars, to get this thing to market under the pretext that it's like a government admission that it has medical benefits. So, and it would be equally significant and meaningful if there was a CBD synthetic, because then it would then they could at least kind of justify scheduling CBD, right? That's where I was going with this. It makes no sense to schedule it.
It doesn't need to make sense.
No, but I'm just saying, under the pretext of...
It was never their intent. You know this. It's to arrest as many people as possible and take their shit. So they'll interpret
How did CBD get to be even mentioned on a controlled substance list?
Well, that's
Schuyler, there's got to be some original birther shit. Come on, what do you have to say about this?
It's not any birther shit.
1971, where Congress just places on the controlled substance.
That was marijuana.
Yeah, they just specifically write marijuana.
Yep, marijuana.
Marijuana's been defined as
marijuana.
The plant.
Yep.
Okay, find me a place, any part of the plant. Find me a place that the component CBD, the possession thereof.
I've never looked through, the most recent regulations for CBD.
In Texas, listen, I'll give you an example. In Texas, that particular chemical, CBD, is in their quote-unquote public health code as being illegal.
Sure.
Now, you know why? Because some sicko went to a legislature and said, this shit's going to be medicine one day, and I'm going to have a manufacturing company that's going to produce it, and I get approved by the government. So make it illegal now so nobody else can get it out and into it in some, some crazy medical, pharmacological, powerhouse probably creates that. It's nowhere else in the country, I don't think, that it's got, maybe a few other states, that it's on the books as being, it's not even in the foresight. And the federal government at the same time has redefined a plant that can be grown for, scientific research that could produce the same chemical.
Yeah. And in Michigan, there was a conscious effort made by our regulatory agency to require that CBD products end up in a licensed provisioning center.
Which they don't have the authority to do. That's
to the exclusion of all other commerce.
I don't think they have the... What's the legal authority for them to do that?
None, but they did.
What's the DEA's legal authority to do this?
But the licensees are going to certainly abide by it.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to call the cops on the ones that don't.
The cops when the next door neighbor is selling out of the gas station.
Yep. That's how they roll.
All right.
That's it.
CBDs, right.
This kind of stuff happens all the time.
Of course.
Yep.
The question is,
and if you
what's the DEA's authority to be acting in this regard?
Well, they're going to start acting. I mean, let's look at the landscape on how it's changed, and let's look at what's made it change.
People versus Nice out of the Bay City District Court, Federal District, Comore Law.
Yeah, who won that one?
Is that right?
Yeah. Do you know about that case?
Isn't that the one that you got on Park or?
Yeah. Osaba River.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Federal, yeah. MMA in federal court.
Last time I was in
It's
federal
like-
court was for a traffic ticket.
Well, that's what it was a they call it a
What kind of traffic
duty ticket or something like that.
Speeding. Speeding on federal land.
The existence of the MMA in that federal court was like a fish riding a bicycle with a helmet and toe clips. Anyways, all right, 10:01. Who else? Because someone take over. I'm done. I shut off at 10 o'clock.
Whatever.
Whatever. What?
You don't shut off.
All right, fine. Keep going. What do you got? Come on.
I have a question.
Yes.
What?
How many students are using cannabis on campus?
Specifically on campus?
Nick can only
No,
fit
I
so
mean,
many people into his abode.
we had
you know.
maybe maybe 2, 3 in med school.
The University of Michigan did a study very recently surveying student cannabis use among college students, and they did find that cannabis was up. So, I mean, you might be able to consider that a mark of me actually doing my job. I don't think so, and I can't say that.
what's your
I
general-
don't know the numbers actually. I wish I had that in front of me, but it was a week ago, I think. I didn't get a chance to scrutinize it.
Very cool.
All right. So cannabis use up in what was the answer? Up or down in universities and colleges?
I believe it's up according to the study.
What about at community college? Same? Does it differ from universities or?
Oh, so Sarah just pulled up the article. Marijuana use among college students at highest level in 30 years. Let's see what it says. 39% of full-time college students 19 to 20 indicated they used marijuana at least once in the prior 12 months. And
That's a lot.
yeah, so 39.
It's chronic, you know.
But that's once in the last. Once
What was
in
the answer
last year.
about drinking?
I don't. It's not mentioned here to my knowledge.
Or opioid use?
Is it
39%.
Is it really up though, or just people more being more honest on these
People will be more honest. I mean, I think that if you are one of those people who smokes even once in 12 months, you might think that the number's higher because you're just generally hanging out with people in that bubble. But there is still a sizable, chunk of the population and the student population that doesn't. 39% is still, less than half. So, I think that's significant. I don't know that it would be above 50%.
Use amongst seniors is up like 300%.
Which is good.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah.
When the police heard this news, they went out and arrested some black teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
It's a joke. It's not funny. It's not funny.
No, I wasn't laughing.
Tried it last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so did we call it wrap it right there?
I mean, we could.
Oh, we
yeah.
could. It's,
It's that time.
what about Jamie? Got any final words?
Where's Jamie?
Jamie's not even in the room.
Oh, Jamie.
Jamie's not concerned about.
He's out there grazing.
It's unfortunate. We should ask Shyler how he's going to vote in November.
Hey, what's going on? Are you voting
Come on,
yes?
Charlie.
You're voting
Yes
yes
on
on
what,
Prop
Charlie,
1, aren't
right?
you?
Shyler.
Charlotte doesn't vote.
I know.
It'd be weird.
It'd be weird. It'd be
There'd be all
weird
those
for
people
Shyler
there
to vote.
that are like doing
Yeah.
stuff and
He knows that if
Voting.
he went in to vote
Could
yes
be a-
on one, he'd end up, picking sides on some other
there's
thing.
gonna be people that are gonna
With
be like
that ballot
casting
in
votes
front
and
of
stuff.
him,
I
he
can't.
wouldn't stop.
I would have my vengeance.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd show him, Shyler.
Get out and vote.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I gotta, all right.
we're going to wrap it up. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right.
so much.